So let's go to that choice right now. Our common sense plan will axe the carbon tax to lower gas, heat, and grocery bills. Also to allow businesses to power their operations with more affordable and abundant energy. We will lower income tax so that hard work pays off and you bring home more of each dollar you earn. We will ban the drugs. Justin Trudeau has told the prosecutors, don't even prosecute drug crimes. He's giving out taxpayer-funded drugs through these safe consumption sites. These things are going up next to schools, near playgrounds, where children are seeing sex acts, violence, open drug use on our streets. Enough. I will close these drug dens to protect our playgrounds, our schools, and our neighborhoods. I will stop giving out tax-funded opioids, and instead we will give out treatment and recovery services to bring our loved ones home drug-free. And finally, where Trudeau plans to legalize drugs nationwide, I will ban the drugs once and for all. Thank you. Catch and release. Criminal justice is allowing the same repeat offenders to be freed from jail within hours of their latest arrest. 18 offenders were arrested for 150 crimes last week. Half of them were out on bail. And since their arrest, 6 of them have been once again released on bail to do more crime. I will bring in a law that says anyone with a lengthy rap sheet of violent crime will be ineligible for bail or parole. It will be jail, not bail, jail, not bail. The investors, those who own hundreds of millions and billions of dollars of real estate, they've gotten richer because they don't have to live in any of the homes that they own. They rent them out. But if you're living in your home and your house triples in value, you're actually not richer because you need somewhere to live. So if you decide to move to another house, you could sell your house for 3 times as much, but you have to buy your next house for 3 times as much. You say, well, what if you sold your house and rented? Right. Well, the rent has gone up just as much. All of a sudden you realize the wealth you thought you had in your house was all fake. They will be determined by supply and demand, by gradually building homes faster than we add people. But this is how I see it. I see this being the population growth, and this being the housing stock growth. It's been like this. If it's like this, then over time, the price will moderate. As the people's incomes rise, our young people will be able to afford it. You get a Blue Seal stamp that licenses you to practice anywhere in Canada. If you have a heart attack in Toronto, they say, don't call 911. Call a taxi, because the driver is probably a doctor. Right? So we need the driver to take a test, prove he's qualified, get to work, so that we can have more high-quality heart surgeries. And but I'm glad you're here, and thank you very much for choosing Canada. Adults can do whatever they choose to do, but they should not be pushing this radical gender ideology on our kids. Conservatives do not support the radical gender ideology. We are against puberty blockers, irreversible treatments or surgeries that change the sex of a child. We are against that. No biological males to be in girls' bathrooms, female prisons, women's shelters, or competitive sports. Parents should be the final authority on what our kids learn about sexuality. What we're talking about is bringing back and bringing home the Canadian promise, where the people are masters and the government is servants, based on the common sense of the common people, united for our common home. Your home, my home, our home. Let's bring it home. Thank you.